Hi friends, I just wanted to do a little update because my last video was sort of left a lot of things unanswered, and I wanted to say that my mom got great news. Everything has gone perfectly. I mean, it's like, if I didn't totally believe that prayers did something before, I do now. She went in, she had a full hysterectomy, and as it turned out, the pathology report has come back, and her doctor actually called her because she was like so excited to share the good news. They didn't wait until her appointment, which is tomorrow, to discuss it, but they told her that the great thing is that they removed 100% of the cancer that was in her. It was all in one polyp on her uterus. So they took, everything out, and it was completely contained. Sorry, I just didn't really plan for making a video right now, but it was completely contained to one polyp, which is amazing. And what was in the polyp was not even a full stage. You hear of the stages of cancer, Hers was called I think it was 1A or something like that, which is basically not even 1. It's like less than stage 1. But it was showing that it was a little faster moving, It was like grade 2 or 3, I can't remember, which grade means, I think, how fast it's going. Yeah, so, woohoo! Also, they'll talk more about this with her tomorrow, but the big thing that I was I was worried about every aspect of this, but, there was a lot of fear in this house for a couple weeks because it looked like this was a completely genetic cancer, and doing some research in like my mom's history, it looks like she had some female relatives that died of some cancer that was like almost the same thing, but it's not exactly the same thing. And there are so many potential like genetic mutations that can happen, that it was kind of hard for me to believe at first, but the more I'm learning about genes and how they move through, families, I guess I understand that I guess I can accept that they're right. It's really hard whenever there's like a huge health scare, whether it's yourself or your loved one. It's really hard to just accept good news and just be like, okay, so we can like rest a little bit. We don't have to be so terrified. But I mean, for all intents and purposes, my mom like should be partying right now because she's not. The surgery itself, it took a long time, and it was a major fucking surgery. Sorry. I mean, for some reason, I don't even know how they do them these days, but she had hers done laparoscopically, but she still was completely under anesthesia, and also she was put on some kind of a like an inversion table or something like that, to where like all the blood in her body was like in. My dad's was the only one that saw that, saw her like that, and he said he was glad that we didn't see her like that because we would have freaked out. But, yeah, it's just a weird procedure how they do it now. But the crazy thing, my mom is a badass. She took Tylenol. That's it. That is all she took for her pain. To have that many organs taken out of you and Tylenol, that's all. Like, she actually, like, took her prescription for an unnamed strong opiate, to one of those designated medication, like, places that you can take your medication to safely. So, I'm glad that she did that. Yeah, and so everything turned out about as good as it could possibly turn out with my mom's health. I'm still, I need to buckle down with my own. And, I told my doctor about my mom and everything, so, she's aware. So I'm making small bits of progress. Yeah, I don't really feel very good today, but whatever. It's not related to anything. Just wanted to make an update. Positive news is always good, right? Yep.